of us.
Okay, you guys, welcome back to Presley's Pod. I told you that we had guests, and here we are. Lauren
made
and
it.
Addie
Yay.
made it back. We are in the middle of celebrating our Galentines Day. It's currently like 4:30 in New York. We've already had dinner.
We had breakfast, lunch, and dinner all together.
We're ready for bed in our pajamas that Addie got us. I feel like every holiday we like subconsciously
get matching outfits
and buy each other things.
For Christmas, we showed up to our job that we all work at together, and we all had massive gifts for each other, and we didn't even talk about it.
No, we never.
Not a single moment, and we just all had gifts, and we were like, "Merry Christmas!" and we were like, "Oh my gosh, this is crazy!"
Each gift was like so us, if that makes sense. Like we gave us to each other.
Yeah,
that doesn't make any sense. But
this was one of our Christmas gifts, actually,
the
from Presley
and the wine. So we went out last week. And we're finally able to just like sit down and catch up. But last week, if you saw on TikTok and listened to last week's episode, we hit the town. We went to Sloan's in Soho Grand, and Lauren's friend Chad came along, which was like our straight man of the night.
It was very interesting.
And it was so fun. Like we truly had the best time to just like sit there and chat. And granted, it was a Wednesday night in New York City, so not a lot of things were happening. But I have one thing to touch on, okay?
Okay.
Because something crazy did happen. Everyone's like, what?
I'm so confused. What happened?
You all clocked it. When we were leaving Soho Grand, it's a hotel bar. So it was like 11 p.m. You guys had stuff the next day. I don't know if I had anything. Maybe I just had a flight. I'm not sure. The host, whatever, of the bar came over and gave us stamps because he was like, we're closing out, but the club that's across the hallway, is open. So here's stamps to get in if you guys want to go. And there was a little part of me that was like, I kind of want to go to the club, which is insane for me. Like I'm surprised I didn't like go home before then. Like that is crazy that I was like, I want to go. If you guys weren't like, we have stuff to do tomorrow, I would have gone. Which is like, that is so not me at all.
And you know, this will go along with what we're going to talk about later in the episode. Yeah. But if I had not done 3 classes that day and then had another 3 starting at 7 a.m. the next day, I also probably would have stayed. Yeah. I went wherever I was going the next day. It was like super early, but there was blue lights in the studio. Yeah. And I get on the bike and I turn the blue lights on, and my like stamp was still on. And I go, oh yeah, we went out last night.
Because they were clear.
They were clear. So then it lit up in the blue lights, and I was like, I guess my shower didn't wash my wrist good enough. That's so weird.
But also it's clear. It's
like, it was clear, so I didn't see it. And then the blue lights came on, and I said, well, I guess I'm going out.
Wait,
like,
that's so
funny. No, it's so funny. No, and honestly, I am totally one that would normally go out and do that.
You had something. You were tired.
We had a big day before, and then we all came to meet up. And I think it was like the day leading up that it was like, oh.
And it was like a random Wednesday night.
Right. And it was, and like your friend Chad was here.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's true. Well, okay. So it is Galentine's Day a week. I filmed this on my phone. Okay. We all see the quality. We know it's my phone.
I think it's pretty good.
It's not, a part of me was like, should I get a camera one day?
One day.
But so I made a note card because obviously my phone is busy. Also, I love that Sex and the City is playing on the TV right now.
Oh yeah, it's just on you.
Literally so us. So,
Carrie's in her straight hair era.
I saw something that you actually posted on your close friends on Instagram, and you were like, I had no idea that so many people were in relationships.
Oh my God.
Valentine's Day was on something else this year.
Wherever.
No, on social media.
It was so crazy.
Okay. I have a good hot take of the week. This is not my hot take of the week, but this is what I kind of want to talk about.
Okay.
I will never, and I am hoping that I will never meet a straight man. Honestly, 1 that has an Instagram, but 2, even if he does have an Instagram, I will not be posting 2-paragraph captions about how much we love each other. Through the ups and
Absolutely
downs
not.
And the hard times.
If you have ups and downs and hard times, you shouldn't be together. Sorry.
No, but
not a hot take. Don't be together.
There are ups and downs and hard times. There are going to be.
But do we need to talk about them on social media?
To say it on Instagram is crazy. Like that
crazy.
This is why I don't like Valentine's Day, because I'm like, what's the point? Like, every day is Valentine's Day.
Yeah. No,
Correct.
it's true. That's true. And it literally is. That's why I said last week.
Like, why is it one day? I don't know.
Just another holiday. And it is a fun day to like be like, okay, let's do something. Like, let's celebrate us. You know, obviously so single, but let's like, let's celebrate. Like, it's nice to have a day dedicated to that. And it's nice that the girls have come together and made Galentines Day like a thing.
I love Galentine's Day.
Oh, it's the best. I mean, look at us.
We have matching outfits.
Look, Addie showed up with these and we started screaming
And jumping up.
It was awesome.
And then she was wearing the sweater and she was wearing sweatpants. And then when she said that there were shorts, so this was a matching set, I lost my entire mind. So
we love a matching set. We're just girls. That's girlhood. That's true love.
That is
Would a man ever bring you a matching set with hearts? No.
But I cannot imagine, like, if I do that one day, block me on Instagram or report my account.
So see, it's the saying the ups and downs, but for me, the biggest ick when I was like scrolling through Instagram, and like one thing about me is I'm always on Instagram, always. So like I had a lull in my day of like 3 hours and like I took a nap and then I was like, okay, like let's go on Instagram, like let's scroll for a second.
Yeah.
It was every single Instagram story. I mean, I probably went through thousands. Like I follow thousands of people on Instagram. And I was like, first of all, I didn't know you were straight. I didn't know you were gay. I didn't know you had someone else in your life. And then also, how do you have this many pictures and I've never seen them on your social media? Especially, it was really shocking to me, the people that post on Instagram often and that I'm like they come up like close to the top of my feed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I had no idea that you had a significant other at all.
Which
like,
I kind of do love.
I know, so I loved it. Yeah. I thought that was great.
Yeah.
And then my ick came whenever it was the people that I know have relationships and they had to post all 800 photos of their relationship on the one Instagram story.
Yeah. It was
that's my ick. I like the fact that it was like a secret, but then if I do know and then you're still posting the collage, I'm like, guys, that is gross. Like just post one picture. We already know you're in love. You've told us 800 times.
Yeah.
There's not a need for it.
It's more like they feel like they have to, I think.
No.
Because I'm such a big fan of the privacy.
Yeah,
like
totally.
I'm like, you don't need to know, especially because all of our Instagrams are kind of more for work.
Totally. Yeah.
And the stories are more like personal life. But I'm like, you don't need to know my life, etc. Right. But it was crazy seeing like a few people that I was like, wait, you're straight?
That one really got me. Especially because like, of the industry that we work in, I was like, wow. And then it was sometimes
listens to this.
It's not even just like you're straight, but then it was like, you have someone who, like, what?
Yeah, crazy.
You used to be crazy.
Or you think people are just best friends, and then you realize, like, oh, you are like in love.
Yeah.
Had no idea.
So I totally agree with you. But to me, okay, love the privacy.
Yeah,
full support. It's the people that have been dating for a long time and they still post paragraphs about each other on Instagram.
Yeah. Like we've all seen it.
Like,
we all get it.
I don't understand why. Like, what's the motivation behind that? I think it's like you have to prove. They feel like
they have to prove
something to the world, but I don't know why. I don't understand. And then
it's like keeping up with the Joneses a little bit. I think. Just to like make sure that they make face for the people that are like supportive of them. I don't know.
That's true.
I don't know.
But we don't need to know about the hardships and the ups and downs.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Post the flowers at dinner.
You know what is perfect? I love a photo of the flowers, a tag of who got you the flowers, and an emoji in the corner.
Yes.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's literally all I need.
All we need to
because
see.
You know what? I can do my sleuthing, and I'm going to do my sleuthing anyways because I'm so curious and I love to know things about everyone.
Agents.
So you do not need to tell me your whole life story with this person. Yeah. No need. Yeah. I'll find it out anyway.
And the whole like thing online is like, if someone does post that, you're like, they're probably about to break up.
What? No, seriously.
No, you guys, I'm in a mood today. I'm in a mood like men are just making me so mad. I don't know why. I like the next bullet point I have on here is married men, and like Okay, so let's
go into it. No, let's go into it.
So I just want to like touch on this quickly because I feel like we all know this, but I just want to make sure that everyone knows this. Like, once you get married, hopefully you're safe, right? Hopefully, like, he only loves you and does not start looking around talking to other people. But I don't know if it's a New York City thing. I don't know what it is. But there are married men that are out in the streets. Out in the streets that are outside. for example, and you know what? I'm in a mood, so I'm going to say it. For example, I was with my friend at a bar. A man comes up to us, starts talking to us, him and his friend. It's harmless in the beginning. We start talking, whatever. I get distracted for 1 second. He says to my friend, starts complaining about his wife. He says, my wife, she works so much. She's actually like a news anchor here in New York City, apparently, which I was
should be so grateful for that.
Grateful that your wife is like a somebody. Mm-hmm. And has a job and works hard and has made a career for herself. And he was like, she just works so much, blah, blah, blah. Like, will you come home with me? Yeah. No. Literally said that to my friend in the bar. And I was like this. She told me after. And I was like, oh. Like, to me, that is crazy.
Can you imagine taking a vow to a man?
Yeah.
And like getting married and being like, till death do us part, in sickness and in health.
Yeah.
And then you are at work or you are at home sleeping.
Yeah.
And this man is out and he's like
at a dive bar near Grand Central. Yeah. Yeah, no. Like, come on.
This is why we have no faith in men.
Yeah. And then they're like, why do you hold us to such high standards? Why don't you trust us? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well,
because shit like this happens
every
single time we go out. Every single time.
And I'm, not to blow up anybody else's spot, but recently someone said to you, like, oh, if I wasn't married, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And it's
or even just like saying, oh, you're hot, but you're a married man with a wife and children.
Yeah. Like, why are you? And then people also wonder why, like, women, isn't there like some study that like we're not getting married anymore? Like, women aren't getting in relationships, they're not having kids. It's like, yeah.
Why would we?
I wonder why. If this is what's out there, like, it's actually insane. So I just had to say that and say my piece for a second because it's insane. And then going off of my little notes here, we are watching Love is Blind, Ohio. Addie and I are watching it. Lauren's not watching it. She's a busy girl. She'll catch up at some point.
I'll catch up.
I usually like watch the TV shows you tell me to watch like a year later.
A year, yeah.
Like, I'm now watching, like, it took me however long, a year to watch Summer House. Finally watched it.
Right.
And then you told me about Beast in Me. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Like so at the beginning of October or something, and I'm just now watching it. But so I'll get there. I work at my own pace.
Yeah, you're watching it, and that's all that matters. Something that I think like every girl should memorize this line to heart. And when this girl
is gonna be good.
said this on Love is Blind, I like, it's on in the background, right? You're doing other things on the background. I like,
especially like I feel like in the first like few episodes that they release, because they're just in the pods and they're getting to know each other, and like sometimes they just do it for like good TV, and I'm like, this is boring. I don't really want to hear you like learn everything about these people, you know? So it is kind of in the background until they start releasing the later episodes, but keep going.
No, I'm like, let's get to the vacation.
Yeah, no, let's get to the vacation where the tea happens. Do they like each other?
That's what I want to see.
Yes.
And the reveals.
The reveals are so
I want to do that thing where you watch it blind.
Oh, and you like put you cover the TV and then you actually do the reveal with them.
Wait, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And we've talked about, what's his name? Alex? The problematic.
Oh yes, the soccer coach. He's hot, but he's got to be problematic.
He's gonna be
and he's with like the hottest blonde girl, and he's like, I don't think I like her, and I'm like,
yeah,
she's a supermodel.
It's gonna be a big problem.
Oh, it's gonna be she's the prettiest girl I've ever seen. Yeah, and honestly, he's very hot. They look like they would match, and he's like, I don't think I'm into her, and I'm like, yes. Oh yeah, they've seen each other, and he's like, not sure I'm into it. And
he's like talking about there's always one that like tries to pretend that they don't care about the looks, but it's so obvious that they care.
He totally cares.
And it's a sad story actually. Like apparently he like got injured and couldn't pursue his professional soccer career, which like, but that is sad.
Yeah.
But he's like trying to still say that he is like kind of, he's acting as if he is a professional soccer, like he hasn't, you can just tell that he hasn't mentally, emotionally recovered from that. And he just maybe needs like some time. So anyway, he's just being annoying and like trying to flex in that way, but
he's being a boy.
I can't wait to see, and shocker, I can't wait to see what happens with that. So anyway, this other girl said she was talking to this guy and he's like, hyping her up, they're going back and forth. she said to him, she goes, "You keep saying I'm great, and what are you gonna do about it?" And
That's
that
good.
is like, because a man can just talk all day.
Wait, that's good.
Isn't that good?
I'm gonna use that.
You keep saying I'm this, and this. Like, I'm so great.
What are you gonna do about it?
Also, like, as girls, like, we get, I mean, this is going to sound kind of insane, but girls get compliments a lot. Girls are always passing compliments out to each other. Mm-hmm. We always get like, "You're so pretty." But it's like, can you tell us something else? Yeah. We're smart. Yeah. We're creative. Like, even if you're like, "You have great style," I'd be like, "Yeah, thank you," because the amount of times it's like, "You're so pretty. You're so that." I never get, "You have great hair."
Yeah, I've never gotten that.
I get that.
She does.
I walk into closets and it's like, people have never seen a bitch with a bob.
You know, when I get it is when I'm wearing my extensions. They're like, "Your hair is amazing," and I'm like,
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. A lot of money for it.
That's literally what I was going to say. Like, I paid so much money for it. Addie and I went for drinks the other night. This was like probably like a month ago, and there were 3 like hostesses at the stand, and each person was like, "Your bob is insane," and I was like, "Yeah, it is."
I had just gotten it done too, so it was like,
it is.
It was very fresh. It was fierce, but like she's fierce.
No, you have.
And it's
amazing, bob.
It's like not fake, you know, like it is. It like just like sits so well. Like, I don't have extensions. I have to get it thinned. It's like,
it's crazy.
I know, getting my hair thinned.
Mine's thinning, just sitting here.
Yeah. That's my claim to fame, though, is the fact that I have to get it thinned, and then it's still like,
no, I can't look at you anymore.
Nice.
Lauren and I are on hair journeys. We're trying to grow it out. I bought hair gummies via Amazon that I spent $80 on.
Yeah,
because
it's gonna be worth it.
If I'm gonna do it, it needs to be the best. It needs to be the best.
Yeah,
brand.
I like subscribed to this hair gummy. I don't know. I think it works. We'll see.
Is it Nutrafol? And the mask?
No, it's the Hers brand.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I take their fiber.
Oh, yeah.
The Omi. It's like
purple.
Yeah. We'll try it, but we'll see.
I've tried just about everything under the sun. Now I'm like delusional. I'm like, ooh, maybe if I straighten my hair again, it'll grow out. It's like reverse psychology for my hair.
Yeah,
no, but you were saying earlier that when you blow dry it,
good point. I was like, when I blow dry my hair out, which is not natural for my hair, I don't wash it as much, so therefore it grows more. Versus if I wear my hair natural curly, I end up washing it like every day or every other day, which is not good for your hair, and it doesn't grow. So I'm like, yeah, it's kind of reverse psychology, but I think it'll work.
I think for us, we need to keep going to that place, Hair Bar, for trims, for cheap trims, just to keep the dead stuff off of it. Yeah.
Keep it healthy.
We'll keep you updated.
That's also probably why my hair is so healthy, because I get it cut like every 6 weeks.
Yeah, because you have to.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like you don't have a bob.
Yeah, so that's like,
yeah. Okay, I do have one question for you guys.
Okay.
Because I thought about my answer. So I can
this is first. Exciting.
Okay. The one thing that I prepared.
We're
almost done with my
notes. You have so many notes on your card.
And we're almost done. So there you go. The fastest episode there ever was. Okay. What is one date that you'll never go on? Like, if a guy was like, "Let's do this," and you're like, immediately no. Okay, I have mine too. It might be the same. It might be the same.
I don't
think go first.
I don't think it'll be the same.
Okay.
Mine's kind of silly, but karaoke. Because I will never do, even with friends, I will never do karaoke. It's like my worst. I would rather jump in front of a bus and let it hit me than do karaoke. That might sound dramatic, but that's how much I dislike karaoke.
I went mini golfing, okay?
I'll do mini golf. I'll go
I was like,
bowling. I'll go do arts and crafts, pottery, whatever you want. I will not do karaoke.
I'm probably not going to do pottery, but my first answer was karaoke.
Karaoke.
Like, if a man ever says, "Let's go do karaoke," I'm like, immediately, no. Immediately no.
Wait, that's so crazy. No. That was yours?
Listen,
I was like, surely not.
I was thinking, and I was racking my brain. I was like, what would I really not do?
Yeah.
Would you do karaoke?
Karaoke I could do as a date, not a first date. You know what I mean?
I will never do it.
Yeah, even with my husband, we're never doing karaoke.
Okay, but I like low-key go to karaoke like once a week. I don't know if you all know that.
Once a week.
No.
Yeah, it's like down below my apartment, and it's this like tiny little
Do
bar.
you do it?
Yeah.
I will never.
What do you sing?
Before He Cheats by Carrie Underwood every week. So I wouldn't put it out of the question, but listen, I'm not being like, okay, I just met this man, we've known each other 2 months. Like, it needs to be like someone that I've known for years.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, listen, I
We're
do this thing, and
Yeah.
like, you can't judge me, you can't be weird about it. I go do
this
karaoke.
thing.
Like,
Wait,
so
so what's your date you wouldn't do?
Oh,
I feel like
see, I'm kind of open to anything.
Yeah, you
the
really
first thing,
are.
honestly, that came to mind was like, don't ask me like on a trip for a first date,
That's true.
because that's like kind of scary. Like, what if I die?
Oh wait, I have another one.
Okay, go for it.
Don't take any offense to this. I would never go on a walk.
No, I do not want to walk. I do too much physical activity.
Yeah.
No. That
Yeah.
should not be a date. If the walk happens after we have drinks, after we do
Yeah.
this, after we do that,
Yeah.
that's okay. But the date should not be, let's go on a walk.
Yeah, let's
No.
go on
And
a walk.
and what? And what? You want to
Yeah.
go on a walk on the West Side Highway
Yeah.
and stare at all the people in black? No.
Yeah.
I hate to admit
Ew.
I've been on many a walk dates, and every single time I regret that decision.
See? And you've regretted it
Flash.
for good reason. I would not go on a walk. Too much physical activity.
This whole episode is just gonna be us screaming.
It's not
at
even
each
the
other,
physical
and I don't wanna
activity.
end.
It's just like awkward.
Wait,
Yeah.
flash forward to the man that we're really exposing the men today.
Yeah.
I'm
We
in a
should.
mood. The man that asked you on a walk date,
Mm-hmm.
you like ended it or something. Flash forward to like a week later, we were sitting in
Oh
Naples,
my God,
Florida,
yes.
and he basically asked for feedback. We were sitting at the bar,
Yes.
and he was like, "Well, what happened? Like this keeps happening to me. Like
I was
why?
like,
Why does?" And you're like, "Because you're asking girls to go on walks with you. Like that's so
That's what's
weird."
walk.
No,
No, that was
even
rough.
if you like don't say you're in college or say you're a student and like or say you're like just out of college and you don't have money, like there's other things to do.
Yeah.
A quick coffee, like a quick happy
Mhm.
hour, and like even if you're like the guy and you're like I'm tight on money, like
Yeah.
just say you have somewhere to be after.
Yeah.
That you have
And
to
we
go,
we
you
had
only leave
gotten
for one
coffee. Like
drink.
usually the walks I've been on, like we'll get coffee and then go for a walk. But I feel like that's the worst first date because you can't even look each other in the eyes. Like
Yeah,
you can't look at each other. There's no like way to flirt with each other.
Yeah,
Like it's just
yeah. I remember
not
you saying
good.
you were sitting on a bench and you like weren't looking at each
Well,
other.
yeah, because at one
Yeah.
point I was like, let's like have a seat, you know,
Yeah.
like have a normal conversation and like
Yeah.
see if there's like
yeah,
anything.
Yeah. If there's
And
anything
there was nothing. And then he was like, "Want to get ice cream?" I was like, "I did go for the ice cream." but-
See, it
we
should
love
be
ice
like
cream.
ice cream first, then you walk with the ice cream, and
Yeah.
But even then, like I feel like first date you need to be, well,
like you
I
need
mean,
to see each other.
you can be doing an
Yeah.
activity, but like walking is just so I don't know. It feels
I
like
do
the easy
think
way
there's
out.
something to like a
It feels
first
the cheap
date.
way out. It feels
That's
like the cheap
true.
way
I don't
out.
mind a walk if like it's I don't know later on or
And if
like
it's
we're
on the
and
way
we've
to
already
something. Okay,
had
yeah.
I don't know, but it's just not a good first impression. I don't think.
Something that you said, like I think there is something to a first date of like sitting down, seeing each other, and
Yeah.
being like locked
Eye
in with this
contact.
person. Like I don't think I could do an activity for a first date,
No.
honestly. Like I think now, we're getting into our like later ish
Yeah.
20s. It's like we should be sitting. Like I love
Having conversation.
you went on a
Like, we
first
need
date
to
the
be a
other
little more
night
intentional,
and he
yeah.
took you to dinner. Like
Mhm.
granted, some people have some feelings about dinner. They don't want to go to dinner because they don't want to get stuck. But like
Well, and
it's not that long.
He didn't tell me that we were actually going to dinner, and honestly, I would have been fine if we
Yeah.
had just had drinks. But it was a sit down. We were going to talk, and it was like almost interview-esque. And he was very adamant. I think he probably is like a serial dater of some sorts.
Mhm.
Like just like really wants to like find his person. So he's always going out on dates, which
Mhm.
like so fair. But he is like the best way that he's found is that you sit down across from each other, you have a drink, you have a meal, and then you can go from there, which I think is the correct way to
Yeah.
do it if you're actually looking for something instead of just like maybe a hookup or a fun situationship.
Yeah.
You know?
I also think that which is interesting why people don't like dinner. I mean, yes, you have to sit there and eat with each other, but there is a finish line.
Yeah.
They do bring you the check
Yeah.
and they're like, we
Yes.
need this table, you have
Versus
to
a
leave.
walk, it's like so.
A walk is like,
now
okay, my
what?
legs are
So
tired.
do
Or
your legs
even
hurt? Are you
drinks.
tired? Yeah,
Drinks is always like you're sitting there and you have that first drink,
like,
and then they're like, the waitress comes over, she's like, "Can I get you guys more?" And you're like,
you have that awkward
and
look at
there's
each
the
other.
eye contact, like the what do we do?
Say yes, like, do I want
Yeah.
another? I don't know. And so,
And then if it's a no, is it no because this is no fun, or is it
Yeah.
no because
Yeah.
you want to take me somewhere else, or is it no because you have somewhere to be? Like there's so many different questions to have. The only activity that would be acceptable is like a sports game. A sports game of some sort, like
where you're like sitting.
Where you're sitting, like even like going to a bar and watching a sports game. I think that would be okay. Ideally, you actually go to the sports game
courtside,
because right. I wasn't gonna say it, but I'm glad Presley did. But yeah, you take me to the sports game, and then
I have done like an electronic golf situation once, but it was cute. There was like a bar there. So like you have your own private booth and you're like golfing one at a time, but they bring out like food and drinks. So like there's still opportunity to just like sit and it's private. That was cute. I did that for a first date once.
Remember like when we were younger and it was like first date's like, oh, you're going to the movies,
or like you're going to walk in the mall,
and now like a movie is like, why would you ever go to a movie on a first date? Because you can't talk, you can't sit there and
which
talk.
is why you did it when you're young.
You know
you're
what's
awkward.
Fun is that I think now you should go to a movie and then you go to dinner and you debrief the movie, or you go to drinks and you debrief the movie. But I think that would be fun. I've never done it personally, but I think that would be fun.
Second date, because I think
not a first date. I think that's a little scary. You're like,
this man?
Like this is a stranger.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh. And when I went on my first date,
grown men still do that.
Yeah, it's so scary. When I went on my first date a few nights ago, like this guy was like, I'm not gonna try to make a move because like I don't know you, and like, what if you get scared by me? And I was like, honestly, that's so fair.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad that you're gonna respect me enough to not like be aggressive. But I was like, also like you could have like been like a little like a hint, like flirted a little bit. Yeah, and he didn't really, but he did ask me on a second date, so clearly there's something.
And that's your dating update of the week.
Right, that's my dating update. But I like the fact that like he was respectful enough to be like, that is not something that you should do on a first date when you're meeting a stranger.
Well, I think I totally agree with that. If you're at dinner and there hasn't been any like flirting, or there, even if you're vibing, but you're not like really flirting, you're not really talking about anything.
Yeah, don't push it.
Like, and then he leans in for a kiss. You're like,
whoa.
You're like, that felt like dinner with a friend. Like that's like a little strange to me that you would try to kiss me like that. But I did have a realization that I think we don't know what type of men we're gonna end up with, which is crazy because if you think about it, like 5 years from now, like who will we knows? But I do think, because in New York, there's obviously a lot of people that work like normal jobs. And
the muggles.
I do think that we should start to give more of those people a chance. I do think that we get excited by the excitement of these other people, but even if someone is like a little boring, but like
boring is good.
It could be good.
We need that.
I think
we're not boring.
Boring is consistent. Boring is sustainable. Boring has a paying job. Boring pays the bills.
But also, I was thinking, just personality wise, when you like meet the three of us, like you meet us, like we are out of our shell.
Oh, 100%.
Like we're not. This is it.
You get what you get.
Yeah.
But I think with like boring, it takes them a little while to
which is more exciting.
Yeah, they need to warm up a little bit, because then you're like, oh, so I am happy that you're going on a second date with that guy because he was very nice and he took you to dinner.
My face. I agreed to the second date, so it wasn't that terrible. I gave it a 6 out of 10 in case anybody cared.
Yeah, I think you'll have fun. Yeah. And
we're going to brunch.
Update.
Things are good.
Things are good. We're turning a good corner.
Yes.
I think we're heading in a good direction that could possibly end in something
good things.
Serious. Who knows? Yeah. Okay. My hot take of the week is, what's my dating update? Oh, yeah. If you listened to last week's episode, yes, he is traveling and he texted me and asked me to hang out like the day that I get back or the next day. So we'll see what that update is, but that's gonna be a busy week for me, and that's right before we go on our girls trip. We go
I
to
feel like when we
Naples.
go, we should film 2 pods, one at the beginning and one at the end.
Yeah. We should be like,
Yeah.
okay, first night just got here,
Yeah.
and then no, we have the best time. Like I don't want to get too like much into it, but
So
we
fun.
truly have the best time, and I'm so
It's like the perfect reset, the perfect
so
like
excited,
re-energizer,
Oh,
just good energy.
Yeah. No, it's
Nugget
just
ice pool.
yeah, it really
Getting
Gorgeous.
dressed together.
yes, going to Target,
Getting groceries, being an adult, driving in a car.
yeah,
Oh,
can't relate,
so
but
fun.
Well, Lauren drives us actually.
yeah,
We're passenger princesses.
yeah, we are because I actually can't drive, so
And
don't want me
I've crashed
driving.
every car I've ever driven. So
perfect. So
beautiful. So Lauren
There
has
you
to
go.
drive.
That's
and we
why
get to
this
celebrate
works.
Lauren's birthday.
Yes, it's Lauren's birthday.
So like the first time I'm doing something, well, not that this is all about my birthday, it's not, but the
Yes,
first
it
time
is.
I'm doing anything
That
on my
day is-
birthday in probably a decade.
What?
I told you that. I never do anything for my birthday.
It's since your 18th birthday?
Wait, what did
I
we
just, like,
do
don't-
last year? Were we close last year by this time?
I didn't do anything.
We weren't this close. We were just
I was
like
probably
in the group
working.
message. Yeah, I think you were away.
Yeah,
I
you
was,
must have been
teaching or something,
away.
you're away.
And we were probably
But
still like
yeah.
I think we
becoming
went out to
friends.
drinks like the week after or something, like
Maybe.
midweek, and like celebrated. But I
Yeah.
don't
But
think
I've
it was
never,
like
on my actual birthday, I haven't done anything or like even like a birthday dinner or like nothing since probably I was in high school.
oh, you are not prepared
Oh.
for what we
Well,
have in
you
I
store
are
for
in
you.
for a
cry every year on my
treat.
birthday. I don't know why I've always hated it.
Well,
I
it's
don't
okay
know
if you
Well,
cry. At
Listen, my
dinner,
Pisces queen,
Yeah,
we have you.
Well,
You
even
are
if
going
you-
to have the best birthday ever.
This is the first time I'm actually excited for my birthday because I usually hate it. I dread it.
Well,
Wait,
even
I'm
if
so
you
excited,
end
you're
up
excited.
crying, at least it's going to be at the beachfront
Exactly.
restaurant.
I'm
So
excited. No, I won't
that's the
cry
way to
this
do
year.
it.
Because
That's the
usually
way-
I cry because I'm like, I don't know. It's something weird about your birthday where like everyone in your life reaches out to you.
Yeah,
And it almost like makes me realize like how many people I've lost touch with or like,
Mhm.
and then it just makes you feel lonely.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, maybe that's just a
Mhm.
me thing, but like
Yeah.
every year on my birthday, you get like bombarded with messages and this, and I'm like, where are all these people in my normal life?
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like,
No, I agree.
It's like
And
bittersweet.
also, your birthday is kind of weird too because it's like unless someone else plans it, you have to be the one to reach out to all your friends to be like, "Hey,
So real.
it's my birthday.
Yeah,
I'm
I've
doing
never-
this," and then it's like you risk that chance of people being like, "Oh, I'm not around," and then
Well,
you're
my
like,
But
high
I-
school graduation party, I invited about 50 people, and I think 7 came, and it was all just my dance team.
"My
So
birthday."
I'm
Ever
so
since
sorry.
then, I
My
haven't planned a
graduation
party.
wasn't
I literally was
anything.
scarred from parties from that point
No,
on.
but we are set up on your birthday.
Yes.
We are.
We are
set up.
having yeah.
No,
We're
this
we're
is
gonna be
good.
yeah.
This is gonna be
Yeah, yeah.
really, really good.
I'm so excited for your birthday.
Okay, yeah, we'll definitely do a pod. But
Hot takes of the week.
yes.
Let's do it.
Okay, my pet. Well, it's more of like a pet peeve.
Okay.
Like I keep seeing on Hinge men that like that prompt where they're like, "Together we could blank." And
What
I
is the
hate
answer?
when they say like rob a bank or like tax evasion or like. Do you guys get those?
Yes.
I get those all the time. Like every man is like, "Together we could rob a bank. Together we could."
and I
evade
get that
ta-"
it's a
like,
joke, but I'm like,
I
you
know
have
it's a
nothing
joke,
else.
but I'm like,
no, I do hate when people like try to be funny. That
yeah,
Well, and there's also so many other prompts. Like, there's nothing else you could have
Yeah.
chosen.
yeah. I'm
Other
like,
than
or
that
the
one.
audio. I mean, I'm not on Hinge right now, but
I hate the
I
audio.
hate when there's audio. I'm like, no.
Like, I don't want to hear you sing to me. I don't want to hear you
no,
talk to
I
me.
get so
I
scared
don't want to know
listen.
that. I don't want to hear you be like, oh my
But sometimes
god,
it is good to
ew.
hear their voice because then you're like,
Yeah, but then they're saying something ridiculous, and it just defeats the purpose.
100%. I don't think that there's a single thing that a man could say on Hinge in a voice prompt that I'd be like, ooh, I'm gonna go on a date
Like, what
with
is
you.
there
Yeah.
to
Like,
say? Like,
yeah.
just type it.
yeah,
100%.
There's no
yeah,
reason.
Yeah. No, I agree. And sometimes if they have a voice prompt, I'm like, you're like, it makes me feel like, oh, like you're too
Yeah.
good at this, like you're on this a lot, or like you're like,
Oh yeah.
Or like they're
I don't
trying to
know.
sound charming,
or
and
they're
they put
like
on their
trying
like,
too hard.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, you definitely do not sound like that in real life. Like, there's no way that you walk up to me at a bar and you're like, hey girl, how you feeling? Like, no, please, you do not ever sound like
My
that.
favorite thing is when like you get to know a guy and you hear their real laugh, like no filter,
Oh,
Yeah.
and they're like,
I'm like, you're a girl.
I mean, that's like my laugh, but it's just so funny when they lose the filter or like
Yeah.
you hear them. I don't know.
And you're like, huh, Interesting. Now
That's
I know
who you really are. That's who you really are.
Interesting.
Because everyone's got that. No one, like, no man just laughs like,
yeah, no.
So when they let it
It's
out,
so
it's
fake.
like, ooh.
You're like, oh, can I see you? And then I have a second one, but I haven't, and this is giving you guys time to think, so it's okay. I haven't fully developed this thought yet,
Okay.
but I have a theory. Obviously, there's a lot of like online bullying and things, and like with any celebrity, you go to the comments and it's women being like, you're fat, you're too skinny, how does this empower women, or like you're horrible, like derogatory things, and you go and you look at the profile and it's another woman and you're like, wait, that's crazy. You would think that by now women would be like, what if we stuck together and we like lifted each other up after all that we've been through. I have a theory that the trad wives are the bullies because they haven't like decentered men from their lives. Like they have fully lived to be a wife.
Yes.
And they have fully like been like, I will do everything to please my man and to like be the best wife I can ever be. So when they see someone that's like everything with like, I know Sydney Sweeney's like has other things, but when she came out with her, like if she wears anything revealing or if she like came out with that lingerie brand, people are like, you think this is empowering women? And I'm like, no, you're just jealous because she's doing something that like you can't do, or that like one, your husband
that you
probably
wouldn't get the
let you
opportunity to do,
or two, deep down you're like, dang,
you're like, I'm a little jealous.
like
I mean, jealousy is a really terrible thing to feel, and I feel like a lot of people feel it and don't realize that they're feeling it, which I think is why it happens. And then they're like, well, now I'm gonna put anger into this person. Or I'm gonna like tear this person down to make me feel better. And when has that ever made anyone feel better?
And that's why
literally ever.
Because I'm like, what kind of woman would do that to someone else? And so there must be like, I think nowadays there's more, and like shout out to like Hannah and Paige from Gaily Squad.
So
like
true.
They brought up this whole idea of like decentering men from your life and not doing everything just for the man. And so I think there's like a group of women that have been able to accomplish that and a group of women that haven't, and like all they do is like wait for the husband to tell them what to do, when to do, who to do, how to do, whatever.
100%.
And so I wonder if that, like those two groups of women, like we can't see eye to eye, and that's why we keep like bringing each other down. Because honestly, the trad wives are probably like, you should not be doing that if you want to ever like get married and have a husband. And you're like, well, I don't want, like that's not my one goal in life. I have other things that I want to do.
It's one of my goals, but also if like I didn't get married, like it actually wouldn't be the end of my world,
right?
You know,
right?
Because men have been so decentered from my life.
Right.
But I also think that like if I hadn't moved to New York City and I hadn't lived the life that I live, men would be the center of my life. If I lived in Oklahoma and I stayed there, you know, like
it does depend. Like
so, it totally depends on where you live, where you grow up, where your goals are, like your career. There's so many different things that happen, and a lot of times, like I mean, in the high school I grew up at, like every single woman in my high school graduating class is married with a child right now, except for me. Every single one. I granted I graduated with 26 people, and there was 11 women.
26.
Yeah, no, I went to a tiny private school, but of the 11 girls in the class, 10 of them are married with children.
Wow.
Actually, and you know, not all of them are straight. Some of them are lesbians.
But
they're still married with children in the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, well, me getting out of there probably did like uproot my life, but if I had stayed there, my whole life would have been differently. And you know, I probably would have never known any differently.
Right.
And like how am I supposed to know, because I'm not surrounded by people that are like-minded.
That is okay. Wait, I will say that is true.
It is all about who you surround yourself with.
We did like our the animal of the year for like the
Chinese the Lunar New
Year, and mine was about like giving people grace. And I will say something that you just said: if someone grows up in that environment and that's all they know, and maybe their parents are pushing them like, you have to find a husband, like, yes, I understand that, but that still doesn't mean that you can go be mean to people or judge people like
100%.
But it's probably like some weird pent up trauma. Something
they get into those situations
like taking
and then
it out on other women.
100%. And they just don't even know better because they're so aloof. They're like, how dare you think that that's okay?
Think that you can,
that's the only thing that I can think of because it is so different.
Yeah, but it's
crazy.
like it's actually the craziest thing to go on some people's comments of like famous women, and people are just being like absolute menaces, tearing them down. Crazy. It's so crazy.
That's the one thing about fame that like scares me.
Yeah.
Is like hate.
Yeah.
Because I never want to lead with hate. You always want to lead with love. And if I see something I like on Instagram, it's always a comment. Something. Anything.
Yeah.
Literally, if you are on Instagram and we're friends,
yeah,
I'm commenting on something.
Yeah,
if we've met one time, we're best friends. I've commented on all of your posts. Literally every single time. Because why not?
Yeah.
Like I'm on Instagram anyway. What is a red heart gonna do?
Nothing.
What do I have to lose? It's your birthday. We've met once. Happy birthday. Love you.
Yeah.
That's all. Like it's not that difficult to like lead with love and like be nice to people. And I think that it takes we need more of that, and it takes more energy to be mean to people you don't know than to be nice to people you don't know.
Like, oh, let me get out on my computer.
Lead with love.
No, seriously.
Lead with love.
Seriously.
Okay, should I go into my hot take?
Wait, yes.
Because okay, do you have your hot take yet?
I don't have a hot take.
That's okay. We'll
that's
circle
fine.
back to Lauren.
I'm a little brain fried. I'm not gonna lie.
That's so fine.
She did have a very long weekend. But that's
she had a long weekend. She has had a long 6 months.
Yeah,
6 months for Lauren has been crazy.
Of my year.
Yeah.
Yes,
right?
it
That's
is.
true. Yeah,
it is. New year, new Lauren, new us.
We're gonna. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. Okay,
I love. Okay, my hot take, and I've been saying this a lot, and I don't know that I've really been acting it out, but it is: you're only young and hot once. Sleep when you're dead.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That wasn't my hot take. I had another one.
It was. I feel like that's what you said.
Maybe. Well, okay. I did say it because I've been saying it often.
But you had.
But I had something else, and it was good. And it'll come back to us, and we'll be on the pod next time, and I'm gonna write it down, and I'll do it.
No, but that's true.
But this one is you're only young and hot once, and sleep when you're dead, and like. For example, spend the money. Thank you. Like, for example,
buy the expensive moisturizer.
Why not? Who cares? Buy the lip care.
Lately, that's my hot take.
But you've been working a lot. You've been making money.
I know, but I've been spending money.
Probably not as much as you're making.
But it's just like my mindset is like, whatever. Like I could literally die tomorrow, and if I want to buy it, I'm gonna buy it.
That's true.
If it brings you joy, it brings you joy.
Like I'm buying things that make me happy.
Exactly.
That's true. I'm always like, there are worse things that I could be doing or spending money
than
on
buying another Aritzia sweatsuit. It's okay.
Exactly.
Not gonna kill anyone.
Exactly.
No, it's actually gonna make you prettier and actually make the world a better place.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Look good, feel good.
Yes.
Boom.
No, that's true. And honestly, I think that March, April, May, like before New York gets really hot, like
and before everyone leaves.
Exactly. We have 3 months, well, more you and I, to get out there.
I'm out there. What do you mean?
To like get out there and meet people. Because then everyone leaves and then we get busy. So we got
so true. We're going to be out in the streets.
We have to.
We are only young and hot once.
Yeah.
We will sleep when we're dead.
We have to. Even if you just go for like 2 hours.
Even if it's a random Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Right. See, I just have issues with the only 2 hours. I tend to get caught up in the moment. And then suddenly it's 4 a.m. and I have a class at 7 a.m. And I'm like, oh. And then I have a class at 9:30. And I have a class at 12:15. And it's like, we're just running for our lives.
You say that, but you always rally.
I always rally.
I do not
always
know how you do it.
We have to literally pump each other up for like 3 hours just to like go to
we can do it.
Like you can do this.
If I have an Addie night, I'm out for 2 weeks. Like I need 2 weeks to recover.
I do have to say I did go out 4 full nights in a row. And I continued.
4 nights this whole year.
I continued to work my little like full-time job. That's crazy. 4 nights this whole year. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then I continued my like full-time teaching.
Yeah.
And then my day off hit, and I lost my voice. I got sick. I had to sleep all day. So like, yes, you can sleep when you're dead, but there also probably should be a little bit of balance.
But you always like show like you don't do it like half-assed the next morning.
Never say
like,
no.
Yeah.
No, I'll never say no. Yeah.
And
you know what? I have so many stories. I have so many experiences. I have so many different like friends and groups that like I don't regret a single thing.
No, the best nights I've gone out, like that night we went out 4th of July. I don't go out, but Addie had me raging. And this was like one of the most fun nights I think I've ever had.
It was so fun. We were just girls.
Yeah.
Like, and we were just being treated like girls. And it's exactly the way that a girl would want to be treated, like on a fun night out.
Yeah.
And we got that done. And we drank all day. And then the next day we went and I worked out.
Would I have done this?
No.
But I don't regret it.
Right.
And I loved hearing the updates, the live updates, and all the things.
Good.
But wait, what was I gonna say? I don't know, I lost it.
Well, okay, Year of the Horse. So it is Lunar Year. Year of the Horse means you want to go after the things that you want to go after.
Yeah.
You want to change.
Give people grace.
Give people grace. We're running after everything because the Year of the Snake was us shedding our skin, us going into the new moments.
It's the Year of the Horse.
Yes, it's the Year of the Horse.
But then each year that you're born, like you have an animal.
Yeah.
For the year.
Yeah.
No, like you are an animal.
So
your
I'm
animal.
The rabbit. My year is
and then
the rabbit. Yeah.
So I have to wait for the Year of the Tiger.
Well, no, not necessarily. No, this was what
research. It's like my horoscope for the year.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And
so
I'm a
we're
snake.
Diving into that.
But last year was the Year of the Snake, and then now it's the Year of the Horse. So the Year of the Snake was us figuring out our path, snaking into the path, taking away all of our skin, shedding away everything. So and now we've grown into horses and we're getting up into the sunset. You know what I mean?
Good.
Yeah. Last year was like a year of transformation. That feels right because now we're like ready.
Yeah, we are locked in.
We're locked in.
Aura rings.
Oh, I thought it was these rings.
Oh, and these.
We have many matching jewelry items.
Jewelry, outfits, costumes.
We're just girls.
We are one. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. The next time you see the three of us, we will be in Naples.
We are Florida, not Italy.
Yeah, Florida. I remember when I first
looked
at the flights for that, I was like, Italy came up first because that's obviously where, more it's us in the retirement community and a few others. A few others, but not everyone's going to Naples, Florida. So when Naples, Italy came up and the tickets were like $1,000, I was like, girls,
are we sure?
Maybe there's somewhere else we could go. Like, I just don't really know if I want to shell out $1,000 to go to Florida.
And Lauren was like, no.
And then I was like, oh, okay, like $200, perfect. Yeah,
much better.
Yeah. Okay, well, yay! Love you guys so much. Happy Sunday. I hope you have a great week. The next time you see the three of us on vacation.